Breaking news. Brought to you by Risk 4850 Central. The scourge of invisible racism. With Molly and Courtney.
In a world infected by systemic racism, it's how people feel that counts. If you think Canada's cities are diverse today, just wait. We are speeding towards the age of the visible majority. By 2031, nearly 2/3 of Toronto's population will be non-white. You can get a taste of the future at Ryerson University, a vibrant downtown campus where the visible majority already exists. Racial friction appears to be remote, and most students appear to believe that they are treated fairly regardless of their background. Don't be deceived. Beneath the surface, Ryerson is a hotbed of racism and discrimination, where racialized students are subtly oppressed by a Eurocentric curriculum that refuses to acknowledge other ways of learning. A vast new bureaucracy and mandatory diversity education are all urgently needed to foster an inclusive, racism-free environment. So says the Task Force on Anti-Racism at Ryerson. Systemic racism is pervasive. It concludes, and anyone who doesn't see the problem is in denial. And now to Courtney for a rebuttal of this point.
Why, thank you, Molly. Sensitivity to perceived discrimination is so acute these days that it can lead to perverse results. One instructor at the U of T was told not to criticize foreign-born students for their poor language skills, even if they were unintelligible. Some Aboriginal students say that they shouldn't be evaluated by the same standards as everyone else because they have different ways of knowing. Only 315 students out of 28,000 even bothered to respond to a task force questionnaire. Naturally, the task force has an explanation for this. People are too scared to speak out. That's the great thing about systemic racism. You don't need any evidence. Every negative proves a positive, and the absence of evidence just proves how bad things really are. Ryerson used to be a vocational college with an inferiority complex. Maybe the administration figured that now they're in the big leagues, they need to have their own alarming racism report like everyone else to show how culturally sensitive they are. Or maybe, as I suspect, they simply want to do their best. Yet, to anyone who reads the fine print, the message is clear. The kids are all right, it's the adults who are out to lunch.
Found in the Globe and Mail, March 10th, 2010.